What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mikey, and today we're gonna be getting into a hybrid rookie rush decklist profile for the BT5 format. It's a really fun deck. It has topped in two local tournaments recently, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about the deck, and hit that subscribe button for more videos. So we run four Upamons for Digitomas. So when attacking, if you have three or less security, trigger draw one. So it's great for draw power. Then we're running one Postmon on play effect, draw one, and you play it for three. Then if you have three or more securities, you get the draw one effect. If you have three or less, if you have three or less, sorry, you gain one memory, so you drop it for two, which is perfect. But if you had three, exactly at three security, you get both effects. So you can drop it for two and draw one, which is really great in a deck like this, Rookie Rush deck, where you want to drop the two drops and you want to get that draw power just in case you need something else. We also got play one Lotmon. So Lotmon on play effect. Look at the top card of your security. You may add that card to your hand, then trigger draw one. So this is great for like early game when you're security stack. You have five security. You might have an option card that you might need, or you might have any card that you think you might need, and you can take that risk, and you can and if you especially if you want to draw more, you can just drop that. Look at the top card. If you want to take it, then draw. Now you got two cards and that you pretty much just drew because you took one from security and drew one from your deck. So now it's great for early game. So we're just running one of those. Now play one Kudamon. Kudamon again, it's just for draw power. So pretty much we usually I just use them in the raising area and then bring them up when I need them. So if you have four or less cards in your hand, trigger draw one when attacking. So it's perfect for another draw power because you can digivolve here for free, draw, and then bring them up next turn. You draw again and for turn, and then when you bring them up, you swing, draw again. So then you can get if you have four of those cards, you can get the cards that you need. Because with this deck, you do tend to run low. You're dropping a lot of level twos, so your hand does get pretty low. So then we're running one Cubemon. So Cubemon, the only reason why we're running one because it's very situational. So it's kind of honestly, this is the only thing I might change in the deck is take out one Cubemon, but it's great for pretty much just running it mainly to run it against green. So if you run it to green, they can't Digizorb when the Cubemon's out. Because the Cubemon's effect, opponent's turn, your opponent can't reduce Digivolution costs. And also there's a new option card called Digimon Fusion. So if this card is out, then they can't use Digimon Fusion, which is perfect. So that's why we're running one of those. It's very situational. Honestly, that's probably the only thing I might change in the deck. And then we're running two of the Udamon, Udamamon, sorry. Two of the Udamamon red two drops. Just because it's two drop and it is 5,000 DP, so it's perfect. So we're only running two in the deck. Then we're running four of the Salamons. This is the one with on deletion. If you have three or fewer security cards, trigger recover one. So you recover one from your deck, which is perfect because you are playing certain option cards certain cards that you take your security. So this is perfect because if you're down at three security, you know your opponent can swing for game next turn. You trigger draw. You swing when if he gets deleted, you recover one, and then perfect. Boom. Now you're back at four. So now your opponent can actually swing for a game next turn. So it kind of just helps with recovery, which is great. Always recovery is always great in this game. And then also it's great because we're not running any blockers. So, but then we run three Starmons. Starmons is from BT5. It's a great card. It's awesome, and then also this artwork is actually pretty cool too. Looks like he's at a Starmon concert or something. But so Starmon on play effect. For each Digimon you have in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1,000 DP for the turn. So let's say they have a blocker and he's only a 5 DP blocker. Well, if you have four guys on the board, okay, boom, you drop a Starmon. Now that he triggers, Now you have 5 Digimons on board. Boom, that blocker is deleted. Um, and then also if you had the same thing, if you let's say if you have there's option cards that delete stuff too. So let's say if you have a masquerade in hand and you want to delete one of their big guys, you can. This will help you out by reducing the DP, and then you finish it off with a masquerade, or however way you would like to do it combo. But it's a pretty cool card. Then we're running two Sukaimons just because it's a 2-drop. Vanilla. So just running 2 of those. Nothing too crazy about that. Then we're running 2 of the vanilla Salamons, which the only reason why it's in the deck because I like the artwork. It's pretty cool. So then we're running 4 Falcomons. So 4 vanilla 2-drop Falcomons. Just because it's a 2-drop and it's 5 DP, so you always want to just hard play them and just for 2-drop 5 DP is perfect. It's always standard in the Rookie Rush deck. You never want to really, if you're new to the game, digivolve them down here in the raising area onto your Digitama because it does cost 2 to digivolve them, so you're gonna lose that 2 memory. You always just want to hard play them. Unless if it's a rare situation and you really want to take that chance and you need to draw a certain card that's gonna help you, you never want to digivolve down here with them, and so you just always want to play them for free pretty much. Just a vanilla run 4 of those Falcomons, and then we're running 4 Leomons. So the 4 Leomons, pretty much standard again in the Rookie Rush deck. It's 2-drop, 5 DP, perfect, great. So you just drop it for 2, swing for 5. Chances are, most of the time you don't die. Most of the time you do die. It all depends on your security. But if you're hitting a bunch of rookies, then you're golden. Then we're running 2 Bushy Agumons. So 2 Bushy Agumons. The reason is because Bushy Agumon can actually win you a game. And in this deck, we do run Blinded Rays, which is one of the option cards I'll get into later. So you'll see why we're running 2 Bushy Agumons. But a lot of people don't run 2; they might run 1. But I run 2 because it's Bushy Agumon. Sometimes you don't see him, or sometimes you might end up in security. So at least you got 1 extra just in case, and it works out. It's been working out great. It's perfect. So 2 Bushies, and Bushy Agumon does have rush. So right when he's played, you can just swing with him. So you have to swing for game. And then we're running 3 of the Auroromons. So that's just another one, just 2-drop, 5 DP, vanilla, pretty standard. You just really want to be swinging for 5K instead of 3K, 3 DP. Sorry. And then we're also running for level 4s, 4 Charumons. So the reason is we're running 4 Charumons. Why? Because you only digivolve onto him for 1, which is amazing, beautiful. Basic vanilla, he doesn't have no effects. But then he has 6,000 DP. So let's say you have Postmon. You really don't want to swing with Postmon. You just want to use them for the draw power, or you dropped a lot mon. So you just digivolve into Tsururi, and now you're at 6 DP instead of swinging for 3 DP. So your chances of you surviving are higher. And also, if they have a blocker that's only 5 DP, he'll just swing over the blocker and kill the blocker if they block, which is perfect. Also, it's just like for the new format, there's a lot of cards, or there's tamers and stuff that you might not be able to do certain things if you don't have no Digivolution cards under it. So you can just Digivolve for 1 and then swing. So that's running 4 of those, and then this is something that a lot of people don't run in the new Rookie Rush deck, but this is what we're running. So once again, this is a hybrid, so it's yellow, green, and red. So we're running 2 Ogunimons. So it might throw you off, like, whoa, 2 Ogunimons. Like, why is he running 2 Ogunimons? But you're gonna find out in a second. So Ogunimons effect, it says you may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your red tamers, as if this tamer is a level 3 Digimon, or as if the tamer was level 3 Digimon. So pretty much, if you have a red tamer out in the field, Digivolve, boom, draw. I Digivolve for 2, and then he can come out and play, and he can swing for game. So you can swing with him. So this is why we're running 2. So we're running 2 of the Ogunimons. Why? Because we're running 2 Ty Camille's, the red drop, the red ones. So he's only a 2 drop. He's from the starter deck, and on your turn, all of your Digimon get 1,000 DP, which is beautiful. It's beautiful because this is Rookie Rush. So let's say, yeah, Leomon's out in the field. Okay, now if this is out, he's going to 6,000 DP now. So if they have a blocker that's 5,000 DP, okay, swing with Leomon. Either he blocks with that or he doesn't block with it. If he blocks with it, that blocker's dead. Now you have your other little 2 drops out in the field. Let's say you have a Falcomon out in the field. Let's say you have a Terurimon out. Now he's swinging for 7,000. He's swinging for 6,000 DP. He's swinging for 7,000 DP. So the chances are of them blocking is pretty slim because a lot of times they're trying to digivolve either into the blocker when they need no more, or they're trying to leave the blocker out. And then if you're swinging over the blocker, it doesn't even matter because the blocker's going to die anyway. So then you can just keep swinging and get a lot of chip damage. So that's the reason why we're running the tie. And then also for Ogunimon. So let's say you want to swing for game, you don't got to push it. Okay, let's say you swung at security. Now you can swing for game, but you have no more Digimon out. If you have a Ogunimon in hand and tie is out in the field, okay, Digivolve for 2, swing for game. Now, let's say you don't have enough memory, you're at 0. Okay, that's fine because there's option cards that we run in this deck that will give you memory. So I'll get into those option cards in a minute. So now that's it for Tamers. We're just running those 2. So now we run the standard Puppamon. Puppamon is always in a Rookie Rush deck. So Puppamon on play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. During your opponent's next unsuspend phase, none of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend. And you drop him for 11. Also, when attack and you gain 1 memory, which is beautiful. So this is pretty much going to freeze the board for a little while. If they don't have no way to counter Pokemon to be able to unsuspend with the Digimon's effect, then they're just going to stay suspended, which is great. I only run 3. A lot of people run 4, but 3 has been working out pretty well, and 3 seems pretty fine. So we're running 3 of those. And then we're running 1 Needle Spray. So Needle Spray is a 2-drop and then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. It's perfect when it's in security because the security's effect activates this card's effect and then it goes to your hand. So you get to use it twice, especially if it's in security. So I love to see that in security. But even if it's in hand, that's fine too because let's say they have a blocker out, okay, and I have a Leomon out in the field or I have a Puppamon. Now they just put up a blocker, I can't swing for game. Okay, so now drop that for 2, Needle Spray, suspend that blocker, swing. Or swing over the blocker, kill the blocker. So just 1 Needle Spray is fine. And then we're running 3 Blinding Rage. So Blinding Rage, perfect. It doesn't have a security effect, but it is play cost of 0. So trash the top card of your security stack, then gain 2 memory. So this is why we're running the 4 Salamons with the recover because with this, sometimes you want to flood the board, you want to gain memory. Also, with the Lotmon, you want that draw power. So the Lotmon, you're gonna take your security. This you'll take your transfer top of your security. This you'll take a card from your security. So this will help you recover. This is why we run them. So also with this card, you can play this card if you have no security. So you can use them. So you can just save it in your hand for late game if you need it. You can maybe drop 2, go to 5. If you need to drop a Bushy Agumon, swing for game, or depending on how much memory you need, just this card is just so good. It's just so good. And also, when you use Lotmon, if you see that card in security, you take it right away because you need it. And then for the last option cards, which is pretty standard in the new Rookie Rush deck, we're running 4 Spiral Masquerades. So 4 Spiral Masquerades is standard in the new Rookie Rush deck. So it has a security effect, activates when you hit insecurity. It's a 4-drop. And then, so the effect says for each Digimon in play, you may activate the effects below. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -3 DP for the turn. Do you know how crazy that is? So this card is broken. So it's basically like I don't know if you're familiar with Shine Greymon. It's basically like a Shine Greymon, what his effect does, but better because you don't need all the Tamers on the field. So let's say you have 1, 2, 3, let's just say you have four Digimon out on the field, okay? So you play this. Now 3, 6, 9, 12. You can delete one of the Digimon. That's 12. That's 12,000 DP or less. Or let's say if they have two Digimon, that's 6 DP. So you can delete. There will be 3, 6. That's deleted. 3, 6. That's deleted. Boom. Now you just deleted 2 blockers. This card is just broken. It's just broken, and it's an amazing card. I love it. A lot of people love it, and when you're playing against a deck that has this card in it, and I know pretty much all of the other decks run it now, it's very frustrating. It can be very frustrating. It can put you behind, and you can just get over on your opponent once you drop this. Just blow up their board pretty much, depending on how much you have your board loaded. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's a hybrid Rookie Rush deck, yellow, red, and green. And again, let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think. Hope everybody has a good day, has a good rest of the year. Send some positive vibes your way. Peace.